So, hello, many blessings out there. I thought I'd share about an important topic. When you're continuing or beginning your path or continuing your path of growth, evolvement, conscious expansion, etc., um, there's a number one priority on this path and how to deepen into it and grow. It's the company you keep. And I think you might be wondering, how is it that the company I keep is so important? Well, you just imagine if you're new to anything, we become very susceptible to those around us. And as you come into a path and you want to deepen into it, but you're still not fully tethered into it, it's very easy to be persuaded away. One of my friends who is on this path, he while he lived in this town, he'd have a lot of struggles maintaining his focus on meditation and on this path, because all of his friends were more into the currency of smoking marijuana, etc. So he kept getting pulled into that arena, and it was almost as though, well, in fact, he had to move out of this town in order to create a new community to evolve and grow in, where he could actually embody what he knew would be best for him spiritually, yet at the same time would be away from those who were influencing him another way. So the company you keep, one of my teachers, actually my guru's guru, put it this way: 90% of the spiritual path is the company you keep. So I'll even share for me, I've been on this path a really long time, and if I do not maintain a certain company and discipline, it's very easy to start to get pulled into other arenas. Watching movies, spending time with friends, but not really, and then less and less focus on my meditation, less and less focus on the sacredness of my path. Absolutely, we can insert, and invoke goodness, God in everything. And yet if we're not having friends and people around us to remind us that that's the priority, that that's number one, we'll start to buy into what other people's reality is. It's kind of like if you have a taste for alcohol, or if you're an alcoholic, and you've decided to quit, and you've quit for whether it's 1 day or 1 year or 2 decades, but you become a bartender. Is it more likely that you'll start drinking again if you're bartending, or spending a night or spending time in a bar every night? Or is it more likely that you'll not drink anymore if you're spending time meditating, doing yoga, spending time with friends who do not drink in places where there's no alcohol? What's more likely? So that person who is not wanting to drink but is spending time in bars all the time, it's just a matter of time. That energy is going to overcome them, and it's just a matter of time before they most likely will start drinking. This is the whole idea of Vastu, and that the space, the arena of a space actually is constant. So it just continues to put pressure on you from above, around, and below, and it's from that perspective, it's just a matter of time that energy overcomes you. So Vastu will use different ways and techniques to create openness in space and channel the energy so it's supportive for whatever your intention or purpose is. So the same thing here is the company you keep. It's really important to factor that in on how you want it. If you want to be successful on the deepening in your path, then who are the people you're surrounding yourself around? And if they're the people who are not supporting you in developing this inner journey, this joyous journey of life, of sacredness, then why are you still spending time with them? Why aren't you out there opening doors and opening to those friendships that are going to support you in your becoming, your truth, the truth? So the company you keep is extremely important. Instead of that company being continually a weight down, what about your company being the one who lifts you up and supports you in your becoming? Maybe I got it across. So many blessings to you. I hope this little sliver of joy and peace adds to your day. Many blessings. Namaste.